So I'm usually quite the Generation 3 fan, and I think it's the best generation, but I'm actually kind of feeling like I want to try out something new. And since I also like the 4th generation a lot, I am trying out a Generation 4 random battle right here. I played a few of these recently just to check out how things go. And in the first game I immediately lost the game since I could have swept with the guard jump I had. But after setting up, the aggron I was facing just used Ice Punch. So I wasn't aware of the possibility that Pokemon have good movesets, I guess. Also, I have a Choice Scarf instead of a Choice Band, which means this return did nothing to Cast Form. Yeah, great. Wait, isn't Gastrodon kind of stacked here? Because if Cast Form has the same move as in Gen 3, it shouldn't be able to deal much damage to me. Yeah, Ice Beam actually is the best move to use against me, so great. Kind of expecting a swap here, so I just use Surf. Okay. So now is the question, what does Marvel wanna do here? I'm a bit afraid of getting toxic, honestly, so I'm gonna go into Roserade. Because Gastrodon is my tanky water ground Pokemon, and he just used Iron Head. Great. So I go for the Sleep Powder. Oh, I was kind of afraid seeing that he attacked me, but it was Sucker Punch and it didn't work. So yeah, that's fine, I guess. So here's a Wormadam. Guess I need an fire move here, which I do not have, unfortunately. So I'm gonna set up the second layer of Toxic Spikes, and I just hope that I will be able to make use of that and not just get immediately sucked by some Poisonmon. So let's hope he doesn't have a Poisonmon. I don't really have idea what I should do here, so I'm just setting up Hazard, since that usually works very well. I already noticed that there are a lot more opportunities to set up here in these games, because not only you have Stealth Rock and Toxic Spikes, but like the movesets of the Pokemon are so much better that very often you have something which can set them up. I'm still kind of surprised that they just put a Choice Scarf on Slacking. I think it's already decently fast, so I think you would definitely appreciate the attack power from the Choice Band. You wanna swap out anyway after hitting once, since they know your move then, and you don't wanna truant around, so yeah, not really sure if this is a good set, honestly, but whatever. And my opponent quit a few seconds ago, and the timer is already going down, so seems like my first battle will be immediately a win. And a pretty free one at that, so yay, I guess. So yeah, so much for that one. So let's see what the next battle holds in store for us. So we're back with the next battle, and this time we are starting off with Mr. Mime against Masquerain. Masquerain usually can status me. At least it used to have Stun Spore, which is very annoying. It also has Ice Beam, which is not very good for me, honestly. Since I can just bring in Altaria here then. So I guess I have to just get something paralyzed here, unfortunately. So I am gonna choose Lapras. It has Agility. Don't tell me this thing gets Baton Pass, right? Okay, it uses Bug Buzz. My Ice Beam deals a lot more damage, let's see. But yeah, Bug Buzz really is a strong move. He used the Air Slash, I guess he wanted to flinch me, but that didn't work, so good job Lapras. Always nice to have you around. And he has an electrode, okay. I guess I'm gonna go into Lunatone. Not having a ground Pokemon is a bit difficult. These Life Orb hits deal a lot of damage, honestly. Gonna press Earth Power here. He has Signal Beam. Fortunately, I'm not paralyzed and I also managed to connect with the Earth Power. Okay. So even the Choice Scarf Terracross is still slower than the Electrode. This is kind of madness, honestly. So not really sure. I'm going into Altaria. Not really sure why I want to preserve the Lunatone, but yeah, I hope it's a good idea. Does HP Ice kill me? Wait a second, we are in... I have to swap now because we are in Gen 4. But yeah, I should use the calculator a bit more often because that could give me information about the movesets, which is not too bad. Because this told me that I survive. And I should have used Roost, okay, so the turn wasn't over. Okay, so that's new in Gen 4. The move I use after the Pokemon faints still counts. Okay, that's good to know. Marowak still is probably a dangerous setup mon, right? Usually has Fig Club, yeah. Can have Stone Edge. So if I survive, if I use Roost, I shouldn't die to the Stone Edge, right? Okay, I used Sword Dance, not very good for me, so I'm gonna use a Draco Meteor here right now. Let's see. Oh, okay, it crit and it almost took it out. But now I'm back into being a flying type, so I guess there's that, huh? So I guess the smartest thing to do would be... I go into Lapras here. Just using an Ice Beam. Because Ice is a very strong attacking type, so maybe he doesn't want to switch something in and also get help from the recover. So using a Life Orb mon like Mr. Mime wouldn't have been good, because I would have lost health instead of use it. Gallade has his physical fighting psychics dark set, okay. Interesting, and also as a ghost move. Phew, what should I do here? This thing's actually kind of stacked, right? I wanna go into Lunatone here. Okay. Let's just see if I have Heracross. It has Choice Band, unfortunately it has Choice Scarf. I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of this Choice Scarf sets, not gonna lie, but Mega Horn seems to be a good choice here. So let's press Mega Horn. It has a Macargo, okay, I connect. But I do not get burned, which actually would have been nice since I have Guts. As I just remembered. Macargo. What can Macargo do to me? Macargo. Fire, Rock, Toxic, Stealth Rocks. Okay. I think my Lapras should live, right? If I bring in Lapras. How much does this deal? 50% at most. Okay. Gonna bring in the Lapras. Get Toxic. Yeah, sure. Sure, and I'm gonna press Hydro Pump. Maybe he has Protect, I don't know. He just... okay, he's just gonna die. Fine with me. He's gonna probably go into Gallade, since it's in a good position against me. So I bring in Giratina hoping he uses that he uses the close combat, but he used Zen Headbutt. Just gonna check this damage for a second, because I'm not sure if this is banded or if this is the normal damage. I'm Origin, right? Yeah. So Sen Headbutt deals between 43 and 51 with the choice band. But that means... That actually means that I... am in a good position here, right? Okay, the thing is I won't kill this thing anyway right away, so I can use Will-O-Wisp, but... I think the roll is in my favor, yeah. And I managed to burn, okay. So... I hope this thing isn't the ability Steadfast. Not really sure what it does, but at least it isn't Guts. So I think Burn doesn't help it. So I am gonna go into Mr. Mime now, because I have a good switch in. Also, the information that it's banded is very good for me, because now with a banded Psychic move, while it's burned, it shouldn't deal damage to Mr. Mime, even though Mr. Mime is very frail on the physical side. So I'm gonna go for the nasty plot, the nastiest of all plots. Mr. Mime against the Typhlosion, I guess with +2 special attack. Psychic barely doesn't kill. It barely doesn't kill, okay. But still, I guess I prefer the damage, yeah, because it can have Eruption. And Eruption is very strong at full health. Okay, so the damage it calcs has leftovers. That's something I have to consider, so I'm using the Life Orb, so then the roll is in my favor. And I'm quicker than Gallade. Okay, it used Shadow Sneak, but thanks to the burn it almost didn't do any damage. And my Mr. Mime manages to finish the fight, so yeah, good game. Gen4 is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Might be a nice switch to battle here once in a while. So let's go for another one. So this is actually an insane start. So we have the Alga and my opponent has Latias. Okay. Seems like a normal day to me. Sorry if I'm caulking a lot, guys, but I'm actually kind of interested how things will go here. Fortunately, I'm not able to use the sets, right? Okay, because I have a physical set, so let's see if I have Outrage. It deals between 102 and 121. Really? Does it already kill? I am locked in the move afterwards, but I will press it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we really managed to take care of the Latias right away. That's pretty good. I am locked into Outrage now, so maybe he can just, I don't know, bring in a strong ground attacker and just use Earthquake on me or something like that. But yeah, I'm still pretty happy with how this things how this thing started. Okay, so he brings a Moltres. Why are there only legendaries here? I don't know. He misses the Fire Blast. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, guy. But I have the free turn Outrage. Isn't this fun? So he gets another chance. Yeah, that hurts a bit. But I'm fine, or I should, yeah, I'm confused now, so I should finally be free. But Moltres actually is a problem for me, not gonna lie. So I press I bring in Hariyama now, due to the Big Fat, so I at least hope I won't be killed immediately. I am gonna go for Bulk Up. Okay. It has Air Slash. And that seems like a special move. This is a bit bad. I don't really want to swap something in, so I just use Bullet Punch. Oh my god. And then he misses. Yeah. Okay, so the next air slash killed me. Alright. So let's see if Weezing can do something here. The thing is, Moltres really has good coverage now because it can just... Yeah. Defeat me with 2 special attacks, and I actually do not get the poison from this Sludge Bomb. Was kind of hoping for that, honestly, so I'm gonna go into Noctowl. Yeah, the Pokemon which shouldn't die actually immediately gets burned. Isn't this great? I am gonna press Roost here. Alright. And now I'm gonna Whirlwind it out. So it has fire and flying special moves, which completely screw me over. Oh great, so he has full life now. Yep. This is fun. Okay, so I am gonna press Toxic here. Maybe it's good that I am burned because I can't be put to sleep. But he uses Calm Mind, yeah. Makes sense. But Lunatone shouldn't be able to... Shouldn't be able to just... come on, tell me, what do I want to say? To just kill me immediately. So here's a Pikachu. And this is actually bad. Let's hope he doesn't... Okay. So he didn't anticipate a swap here. That's good. Let's see whether Pikachu just one-shots the Sand Slash. This game is actually kind of intense. It has a roll with Surf. Okay. Since it is a roll, I am gonna press Earthquake. Yeah. You greedy man. Unfortunately, I do not have... It's not Gen4 and I don't have a Select Berry. Really would have liked that right now because the other Pokemon so far will outspeed me. Maybe Moltres will come in and go for a Substitute. That's like my hope here, because then I can at least bring out the Frog. Of course I can't. Isn't this fun? Okay. So it's time for the Swallow. Swallow. Against Moltres. Okay. So this is if I'm poisoned. If I'm healthy... So for set, the first time would do 25. And the next time 62 and 74. Oof, this is kind of a problem. This is actually a problem. I actually don't think it's enough, but... Oh, it just kills me with the Fire Blast, okay. Damn, this Moltres is actually insane. I'm not really sure if I can even... I don't think I can even kill it. Yeah, it just kind of sweeps my remaining team, so I can try to rest with the Alga. Fire Blast just kills me. I mean, it doesn't have any Fire Blasts left, so there's that. But still, let's hope for Air Slash not flinching me. I immediately get flinched. So yeah, it seems kind of to be my style of battling, to just getting 2 wins in the first 2 games and then getting a loss at the end. But yeah, of course it didn't play perfectly, but still it was kind of insane, this Moltres to have as an opponent. Blah, words are already difficult. Yeah, of course. Sorry guys, but is anyone else always getting rest on Sleep Talk? Like always? Because like so often, like this time also I have two rests on both Sleep Talks. Like, I don't know, but I feel a bit unlucky, a little bit. And I still can't even get the poison. So, is this Air Slash gonna finish me? No, I live with 1 HP and I get flinched! Oh my god. Okay, Gen4 is very interesting. So yeah, also it seems like I was like in against a player who already plays a lot. because I also lost almost no points, but yeah, no excuse there, I guess. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you also like to see a Gen 4 battle once in a while. And I hope we see each other next time in the next random battle. See ya.